Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm back with another video. We got to get into Jess Hilarious did an interview and she gave her real thoughts on Claressa constantly speaking on Remy in all of her interviews. Now, as far as Claressa being up at the Breakfast Club, I believe ever since she's been with Papoose that she's been up there about 3 times. One time, I could be including the time where he did his interview when she decided to come sit down and started talking and rambling on, talking about their marriage and everything. That could be included in the three. I know it's been more than once that she's been up there since she's been with Papoose, speaking on him being married to Remy and just, talking when she doesn't need to talk about things. Now, Jess Hilarious, I've noticed that when she is up there and she does speak on this, it does look like she has more to say than what she says, and she kind of plays along to get along. And when you hear what she has to say, to me, it's like, why can't you say that up there? Why can't you give your honest thoughts if this is how you've been feeling? Because you've been laughing and giggling about it and making it seem like what Claressa's doing is cute. And nobody's checking her right there on the spot. And that is the problem. So if this is how you truly felt, why can you not tell this to her when she's up there? I'm really kind of shocked because they all seem like they are team Claressa when it comes to this, and nobody ever checks her when it's in the moment, when she's actually saying these things out of her mouth. Let's get into the clip. Jess was on Tony Yayo and Uncle Murda's podcast. So let's look at the clip.
Talking to Remy Pat, it seemed like the one that always want to talk is, you know what I'm saying? The quote, you know what I'm saying? That's the one that always want to talk, yo. She don't never know how to just be like, look, yo, I ain't here to talk about that. I really do want her to get to a point where she could be like, look, fuck all that. The rest we gonna move in silence with. I ain't got time to be nobody clickbait. I don't want nobody to keep asking me how long I'm gonna be with this woman's husband, and I ain't got time for that shit. I'm happy, I'm with my guy. What y'all see is what y'all get. That's it. Boom. Don't even keep bringing up Remy. You always allow whoever's interviewing you to always bring this lady up. Don't bring her up.
Before the interview, you can say, yo, listen.
Just don't.
Don't even bring Remy. I don't
you know what I'm
talk
saying?
about
Just don't do
Let's
it.
talk about me and what
I mean?
I got going on.
And I know, sure, all that shit don't matter. Tunnel vision.
Right.
You're fighting. Amazing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your career.
Facts.
You in love with a man that loves you, that got your back. Let's keep pumping that, pushing that. Don't bring up the other side at all. Talking to Remy Pat,
all right. Why was this not said to Claressa when she was up there? Everyone is saying the same thing, yet when she goes and sits down, because see, people, content creators or people that leave comments that she responds to and interacts with, they have a slighter chance of being able to say this to Claressa's face when she can sit in a room with you guys and you can say this to her directly. Now, why didn't Jess Hilarious ever say this to her? Is it because she was afraid to? Or was it because she wasn't able to? It's one of the two. And I'm curious to know which one it is. Why is she never saying this or never have said this to her face? Because she needs to hear it. Is it that, oh no, I don't want to say it because I don't want to embarrass her? What is there to embarrass? Because she definitely seems to not care about what's coming out of her mouth. So why does it have to be a restraint when it comes to letting her know the real? You sound crazy. You need to stop talking about this. Yet she comes up there and that's exactly what you guys talk to her about. It's like, I don't understand. And if this man really loves her, he would tell her to stop talking about Remy. Clearly, they like doing it. And she definitely, we've been saying this since she's been speaking on Remy, that she needs to stop talking about Remy. But she continues on to do it. She can easily say, if Remy's name is brought up, because a lot of people like to go with, oh, well, she was asked and she was answering. Okay, well, if she's asked, then maybe she should say, no, I don't want to talk about this. They're going through a divorce, whatever. Leave it at that. It's no need to get into detail. In every interview now, she's always saying that, yeah, well, she cheated first and he was single I didn't wreck a happy home. I mean, just going on and on and on, because I really think that Claressa's doing it to see how far she can go with it. It's almost as if every time now that I see her asked about this question in an interview, she says more than she said the last time. She keeps going and going. And it's because of moments like this when Jess, you could have easily, even if it's off air, I don't know, it could have been said to her face because you've seen her in person more than once. I'm really like, this is crazy that she can go on another podcast and say this about her when she sat literally up at the station with you directly. And when she says this, suggest to her, maybe she shouldn't talk about this anymore. Or do you get, maybe, okay, if you don't want to say it like that to her face, well, do you think that there's a time where you don't want to talk about this anymore? When does it stop? You mentioning and bringing them up. Or bringing Remy up, because she's going to always talk about Papoose. And another thing with what Jess Hilarious said, I'm going to play the clip again so you guys, you know what? I'm going to play it right now. I'm going to play it again.
Talking to Remy Pat, it seemed like the one that always want to talk is, you know what I'm saying? The quote, you know what I'm saying? That's the one that always want to talk, yo. She don't never know how to just be like, look, yo, I ain't here to talk about that. I really do want her to get to a point where she could be like, look, fuck all that. The rest we gonna move in silence with. I ain't got time to be nobody clickbait. I don't want nobody to keep asking me how long I'm gonna be with this woman's husband, and I ain't got time for that shit. I'm happy, I'm with my guy. What y'all see is what y'all get. That's it. Boom. Don't even keep bringing up Remy. You always allow whoever's interviewing you to always bring this lady up. Don't bring her up.
Before the interview, you can say, yo, listen.
Just don't.
Don't even bring Remy. I don't
you know
even
what I'm
want to talk
saying?
about
Just don't
that shit. Let's
do
talk
it.
about
You
me
know
and
what
what
I mean?
I got going on.
And I know, sure, all that shit don't matter. Tunnel vision.
Right.
You're fighting. Amazing. Right. You know what I'm saying? Your career.
Facts.
You in love with a man that loves you, that got your back. Let's keep pumping that, pushing that. Don't bring up the other side at all. Talking to Remy Pat.
See, that's the thing. He doesn't have her back. Maybe when it comes to business, because he has to get paid, he needs his palm greased, you know? He gonna make sure he handle that. Because if he really loved her, she wouldn't be talking about this anymore. Better yet, he'd be divorced. He would be divorced. That's what it would be. And then she mentioned the clickbait. It's obvious that Claressa wants to be the clickbait. She feeds into being a part of clickbait. She's not thinking the way you're thinking, Jess. She doesn't think that way. She's not thinking that, you know what, maybe I should stop. No, she's doing the opposite because she wants the feedback. She wants the conversation. She wants that, even though she may hop in the comments and try to curse somebody out, call them ugly and things like that. And are you thinking now, good thing I didn't ask her to her face because of what happened with Miss Shanika? It's not about being rude. I thought that in these interviews, you guys are asking questions that you want to ask or giving input that's coming from how you feel. And it doesn't have to be in a disrespectful way because you are at work. You know, this is your job you're doing. However, there are questions that need to be answered, or better yet, if you feel the talking about Papoose needs to, Remy, needs to stop, then that's what it needs to be. But you guys will literally sit up there and ask her about Papoose, which will lead her into talking about Remy. So what should have been said and what Jess just said right here is that the divorce needs to happen. That's what needs to be pushed to the front of the line. Not her worrying about clickbait, talking about he love you, and no. She continues to talk about it because she wants people to talk about it. She's trying to send a message to Remy that I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna make sure that I let the world know and spread this rumor, because she doesn't know what happened directly. She does not know what happened. And she's gonna continue to do it as much as she's gonna want to talk about it. I feel she wants to say this, because if she didn't, she can easily say, I don't want to talk about it. But she knows by her answering it and giving her input, it's going to spread everywhere. And that's what she prefers over saying, you know what, keep this about me. And that's another thing. These conversations, it's only but so much you can say when she's at the pace that she's at in doing interviews. Even when it's not fight week, she's still doing interviews. What more is there to ask? For her to repeat the same thing. It seems like she can't talk about anything, like really give any insight on anything other than speaking about Remy and how Papoose was, you didn't know who he was. I mean, she's just adding extra lies to it, extra lies. So it's obvious that she wants to be talked about. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Please drop a comment. Please like my video. Subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty sure, I think that Claressa is going to say something. She'll probably tweet something, leave a comment saying something, because I know people are going to be on her about this, because this interview dropped a couple of hours ago. So give it some time for it to make its rounds. And I'm pretty sure Claressa will have some feedback to what Jess said. I don't think she's going to like what Jess said. We'll have to wait back, and we'll have to see what happens. So guys, thank you for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll talk to all of you again soon.